Hey guys, and welcome. You're chilling with A&A. You may realize that there's a slight name change. However, we're doing a whole new thing. New year, new platform, new everything. We're on YouTube now. So, as you can see, we are on video. However, our faces have never been shown during our short time on the internet. So, we thought it would be best to keep the cameras off. So, I'm Angelo,
And I'm Andy.
and this is our podcast.
All right, Angelo, you
So,
beautiful boy. I want to see your face again.
we'll start with me. Hi.
There he is, spicy boy. Why are you wearing glasses?
These are blue light glasses so that my
Yeah.
eyes don't get hurt during
You're the one
the
without the glasses. I'm the glasses one. What
fine. Jealousy.
do you mean,
That's me.
fine? I
This one's
need
me.
glasses. All right. I
This
will
is
join
Andy.
now. Okay, my computer said no. Oh, hey!
God, we
That's
haven't seen each
me.
other in ages.
I know. Jesus. Okay. We've only like talked on the phone and stuff. We haven't actually seen each other, so this is a little bit of a surprise for everyone here.
Exactly. And like just I don't know. The only last time last time we actually saw each other was in August because
That was the
the
last
rules were laid
episode.
back a
Yeah.
little bit. So we were able to actually record. And
Yeah.
that was the last step. But that's the reason we had that haven't recorded
That's
in
why we
so
haven't
long.
posted in such a long time. We haven't been able to see each other, and then we were just like, wait a second. There's
And
this
then
thing called online.
yeah,
Um,
and then things got bad
yeah.
again. And
It's okay.
I
It's
didn't
okay.
know
Yeah.
that Zoom was free on the weekends. I mean on the weekdays.
Weekdays.
On the weekdays. I thought I thought you got charged after 40 minutes, so I never thought about this method, but Andy has told me graciously that we can we can record on Zoom because it's free. So that's what we're doing.
Yes.
Um,
So I'm guessing you've noticed, but we got the new name. We got chilling with A&A. Got the new name, new logo. So make sure that's the name is now changed also for the Anchor and Spotify and all those other places. So
yes.
instead of A&A podcast, chilling with A&A, make sure you search that instead. Um,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Or ma'am.
Instagram stays the same though. That's still A&A podcast. So or A&A underscore podcast. So make
Yes.
sure you go follow that. Send us little messages, ask us little questions, and we'll definitely answer them on the show.
Yes, because we for sure want to connect with you guys. It's
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
So we're new to YouTube now.
Oh,
This
hi
is
YouTube
hello YouTube.
platform.
Yes, we're excited to be here. And but we figured since we're recording on Zoom, we might as well do a video
Yeah.
service because some people can't just sit there and listen to a podcast. So
Yeah.
yep.
Exactly. Need a little something to see. A little something. But hey, the sorry,
The
the
structure of the podcast is still the same.
yeah, that's still the same. So of
Nothing has
course, like
changed.
always, we got to start off with our fact of the day, fact of the episode, if
We'll
you
let you
will.
go first.
Blood donors in Sweden receive a text when their blood is used. How do you feel about that? Getting a text in the middle of class, and your phone just does a little buzz. Look at it, probably think it's your friend texting you in class, but you don't know what's going on. No, someone's just like, "We used your blood today." It's like,
Yeah.
oh, all right,
I mean, it's a nice feeling to know that like my
that you helped
blood would be
someone.
used, yeah, to help
Yeah,
someone, but at the same time, I don't really see it necessary.
I guess it's just
Like it's
a nice little
nice,
thing.
yeah. I mean, it's also because we're not used to it. It's not something we do
Exactly, it's not
in
part of
Canada,
our
so
regular kind of thing in our place. But how have you been? Tell us. Tell us. Hey, tell YouTube about yourself. Go. You
yes, we
start.
have to. We never really introduced ourselves on the podcast anyway, so I'll go
I
first.
did. You didn't.
What do you mean?
I did. The first episode that I was there, I was just like,
You
"Hi,
did.
I'm
You did.
Indy."
But yeah, I guess I never went into a full depth thing. But
This is your chance.
I'm Angelo. I'm in grade 12. I'm going to graduate soon, go off to university.
Ooh, big brain.
Yes. And really, that's it. I have a cat.
What's your
And
cat's name?
her name is Emily. There's nothing really special about me, as
What do you
Andy will
mean
tell
nothing
you.
special? You're Angelo. You are a special boy.
Like I don't have
You and your
really.
drawing. Angelo created this,
Oh,
by the
that's
way.
true. I mean, I
Angelo
don't want to
made
brag.
this whole thing. Oh, ignore the freaking Avengers poster in the back. He's Angelo's artistic man when it comes to
Yeah,
drawing stuff.
I try.
I'm
I
also
try.
artistic man when it comes
Yes,
to
you
singing
are.
stuff.
You want to explain a little bit about your talents?
But my talents can burp the ABCs. I can actually. I have. I don't know if I can. Okay. Let's see. I'm Andy. I'm also grade 12. Also gonna be graduating. Hopefully. I won't be going to. Nice. Turned orange for a second there. I
Apologize.
won't be. I won't be going right off to university. I'm gonna take a gap year, and I'm gonna go to Brazil, see some family for a couple months, and then I'm gonna go to Japan. And I really want to go to Japan.
I never heard
I
about this.
I know I haven't told you. I saved it for this specifically.
Oh,
Um, yeah, I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Okinawa, the birthplace of karate. I took karate when I was 8. I did it for 7 years, so I really love karate. It's a big part of my life. What else? I have a pet. I have a dog, beautiful golden retriever named Buddy, the most basic golden retriever name. I named him after. You remember those like Air Buddies movies, like Snow Buddies,
of
Air Buddies, all
course.
that. That's exactly why I named him Buddy. It was after those movies.
Well, yeah, you
Um,
got him at that age where like you
my
like watch those movies.
friend, my friend, the owner of those dogs, like the Air Buddies dogs, like like they're neighbors. So that was kind of cool.
That is cool. And that's you. That's it.
Oh, I mean, I sing. I play a little bit of piano. I write songs. Hopefully, some songs will be dropping soon. So that'd be nice. Let y'all know when that happens. But yeah, that's kind of it. I haven't been up to much. Been here. Been school
Well,
lockdown.
everyone in that. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go into that a little bit. I want to explain why I created this podcast.
Oh, please.
It's because well, everyone created something during this whole pandemic because we've been here for like almost a year now. And so literally wherever you turn to, like on the television, any channel you turn to, something about the
Oh,
pandemic is
depressing.
on. And so nothing good is on TV anymore other than TV shows. But like even TV shows have integrated COVID-19 into their shows. So nothing is on, nothing is positive is on, nothing that doesn't talk about the pandemic is on. So I figured I'd create this space where people can just come and have positive news and there's no speak of COVID because we all want to pretend as if nothing's happening and as if everything, excuse me, is normal again.
That's good.
So yeah, so that's why we created this
That's what we're here. We're here
podcast.
to bring a little bit of happiness in these sad times. That's we're to give a little ha ha, a little bit of laughter,
Yeah, so
a little bit of where's
we're gonna
Thanos?
do
Come back. There he is.
we're gonna do our best to bring as much positive news as we can into here. It is
But
kind of
no
hard to find
positivity
positive
for
news.
COVID. Stay negative when it comes to COVID. Don't want to be
I mean,
positive in
stay
that sense.
positive because it's a crappy time. But I don't
No,
know
no,
why
no,
my
no,
Siri
no.
keeps
For
going off here.
COVID,
Hold on.
stay negative. You don't want to be positive for COVID-19. Don't be
No, you
negative for
don't want to
that.
be positive as in a test, but you want to
Yeah.
keep your spirits high. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, 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 yes.
And we'll get to that. But let me read my first thing on our list here.
Oh, we got a list? Oh,
I have a
shoot.
list. I made
Okay.
a list of things for today.
I
Let me
have
bring
but
my
one thing
microphone.
I want to talk about.
Like, well,
I,
you did what I asked you to do.
hey, I listen sometimes, okay? I don't know what you're
Sometimes.
talking about. You're making it sound like I don't do my work. I do my work. I do my research. Actually,
Okay,
I
I have
didn't do a
to
lot of research for this, but
pull up my website because the first thing we're talking about is Betty White's birthday. As
nice.
we know, I think her birthday is the 17th or the 18th. I have to double check. Where did here?
Dang.
Wait.
You you did all this stuff just to talk about her birthday, and then you didn't find out when her birthday was?
No, because I want to talk about the way she celebrated her birthday.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
January 17th. So
Okay,
Monday.
cool.
This today's Thursday. The podcast will come
Monday.
out Friday. Yes,
Oh
Monday.
dang, it was Monday.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
what I wanted to talk about is how she celebrated it. She went on, or she got interviewed by some news, how do you outlets? I should say, magazines and stuff. Um, as to how she's gonna spend her 99th birthday
It was Sunday.
on Sunday. Sorry, I apologize.
Wait,
It
hold up.
was
Today's the
Sunday. No, it was
21st.
Sunday.
It's
No,
a
it was Sunday.
Thursday.
Yeah,
And tomorrow, yesterday, 20th is
I know.
Wednesday.
Tuesday was
And
the
then
19th.
Tuesday is the
I
19th.
just got it
So
wrong.
Monday's, yeah, it's Sunday.
I apologize. Anyway,
Okay. I was here
uh,
sitting here like counting. I was like, oh,
so she told some press and news how she spent it. She said, "Since I am turning 99, I can stay up as late as I want without asking permission." And then she told the news outlet that she will be celebrating by eating a hot dog and feeding her two favorite ducks. I love this
two
lady.
favorite ducks. What about the rest of the ducks?
Well, I know it was specifically two. I don't know. She
She
had
have
a
other
hot dog
ducks.
with fries for dinner.
That's me. That's so. Oh, I love that.
Uh,
God,
and
icon.
then one of her agents visited her and gave her some roses, and I think that's it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice. Okay, I like that. Hot
there's a
dog,
picture of her
fries,
eating a hot
ducks,
dog.
and agent. I think that is ideal.
Now, moving on to our next topic.
Thank
This is
God.
this is like the meat and potatoes of today. Well, not
Meat and
really, but
potatoes. That's a
so,
very interesting analogy.
yeah. What, you never heard it before?
No, I've never heard anyone say that.
Yeah, it's like the meat and potatoes. Like that's the main course. Meat is the main course, and then
Well,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Okay,
Anyway,
continue. Continue with your meat and
um,
potatoes.
so as we all know, this week was inauguration week, and so I didn't get to watch it, but I saw some highlights of the inauguration, and um, there are a lot of memes going around
Is it
because
about? Is it about?
about Bernie
About
Sanders.
Bernie? Yeah.
Yeah, so there are a lot of
He's
memes.
been sitting there.
I don't have a lot of memes, yeah, but he's wearing a nice brown coat
Nice little winter coat. He's
across,
got his little
yeah,
mittens.
his
His
mask and
festive
his little
mittens.
mittens. You look very cold, but nevertheless,
So apparently I heard that for the inauguration, everyone was wearing a purple mask to symbolize like the red and blue coming
mm,
together to be like the purple. And then no one, I guess no one told Bernie, because he comes there with his regular blue mask. And
well,
it
I don't
was
think that's true
uh
because I mean it could be true, but not nobody was wearing purple there. Well, I'll get to that, but nobody was wearing
well,
specifically purple
mean,
masks.
or they had to wear purple something. I don't know if it was mask, but that was, I heard that they had to wear some type of purple. And Bernie comes in with his festive mittens, his brown his brown coat. He's got old like burgundy shoes.
His
Ah,
festive mittens. We love his festive
I
mittens.
love the festive mittens.
So the next thing, as everyone knows, The Simpsons somehow is able to predict everything that goes on in the world, and did it again.
Oh, is it with
There is
the?
a
Let me just let you.
so in during the inauguration, one of the outfits, which I will get to,
Yes.
Kamala Harris is wearing a purple nice
Oh yes.
outfit with some nice like pearl type jewelry. And so there is a Simpsons cut that someone found, and now it's viral. That one of the dreams in the episode, Lisa is dreaming. For those of you who don't know, the daughter is dreaming about becoming president one day, and in that cut scene, she's standing there with a purple jumpsuit type thing with pearls, and
She's
it's
got the purple suit, the pearled necklace, and pearled earrings as well. And
yeah.
that's also what Kamala Harris had, the purple earrings, the pearl earrings. Sorry. So That was that I saw that about like 2 hours ago. I saw that, and it was the most beautiful thing. And I was like supposed to be in class, and I'm like looking at it, and I started crying, laughing. And I don't know why. It wasn't even that funny, but I just started crying, laughing. And my teacher looks at me, and they're like, "You okay? You got something to say?" And I just like unmuted, and I didn't know what to do, and so I was like, Simpsons funny," and oh my God, she looked at me like I was crazy, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I'll pay attention now." It was so bad.
It's hard to pay attention on inauguration day. Like literally my teachers kept telling us about it, and then my afternoon teacher said I was going to postpone the class like an hour so that I can let you guys finish the inauguration because it's important.
Yeah, my teacher, all we did was talk about it the whole day.
Yeah, it was an important subject. When was it? Yesterday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, the outfits. As we saw, the inauguration outfits, the first lady and the first lady and the former first ladies were wearing very nice outfits. They were wearing monochrome outfits. And I didn't know what that meant, so I
I don't
searched
know
it
what
up.
that is.
Monochrome is having one color of something.
That
So
makes
monochrome
sense.
outfits is when the outfit is all the same color. So the beauty of online is I'm going to share my screen
Oh no.
and show you
Oh no, I'm
in
so
case someone didn't
scared.
get to see the out no, it's nothing to be scared about is the outfits that they were wearing. So look at you can see it, right? Look at this nice purple dress
Kind of
suit
a coat
thing
thing.
that Kamala
Like
Harris is
a trench coat.
wearing.
That's what it is.
And then the first lady is wearing the same thing, this teal trench coat with a little picture of Kamala Harris in the corner. Now we move on to Lady Gaga, who is wearing, it's not really monochrome, but she's wearing a nice outfit. And then, um, where's Miss
Oh no,
Michelle
I forgot her
Obama?
name, but she had a very good poem. I don't remember her name, but she had a very good poem. That the one in the yellow.
Yes, I didn't really know what her name was, and I didn't want to offend anyone, so I just left it alone. But they were all wearing the same color outfits. And then look at Michelle Obama. This is the best, my opinion.
Michelle
This
always
is the
looks
best
so good.
outfit of them all.
Always
There's a
looks so
video.
good. Popping
She's
off.
wearing like a nice jumpsuit type thing with a turtleneck and then the nice trench coat.
Not only
Uh,
that, she's got quite the man on her arm over there.
yes. I think that's basically it. But there are videos circulating on TikTok, and I can't show because of copyright strikes or anything. But basically, they are taking videos of Michelle, the former first lady, walking down the hallway, and Kamala Harris walking down the hallway, and then the first lady, all the
It's
former
like the
first
Power
ladies.
Rangers
Yeah,
over there.
it had no because it's a cool video to see because they're all walking to the beat. But basically, it had a video of each of them walking down the hallway like this to the music. It's a popular TikTok trend music. But basically, they're all walking to the beat wearing these stunning outfits. And then there's Michelle Obama, who's just like serving in this burgundy outfit. So yeah, that's what I thought I would talk about because they're all wearing stunning.
It looks so
Oh,
cool. Oh my god, it looks so good. Oh, whoa,
sorry.
where are we
Yeah,
going?
I clicked one of the websites instead of the picture. Like they're all wearing nice monochrome outfits.
Hey, I could draw on this.
Yes. Whoa, I didn't know you can draw on my screen.
A, that's gonna be the and we got another A.
Nice.
Uh,
But yeah, I mean seriously, look at these outfits.
I'm looking, good sir. I'm
And then
looking.
even J Lo. Like, did
I
they all
mean,
plan to
tell me when
wear?
J Lo doesn't look good.
Yes, she always has amazing fashion. But they're like, I have to go back to. Oh, here's Birdie.
Ah, there's his festive mittens. Oh, look at him. There,
Let's
he
we have
looks
to
like he's
show
not
some.
real. He looks okay. You know what he looks like here? He
I didn't
looks
know
like
it was
he's at like his grandkids like a football game, and he's just kind of like doesn't want to be there. He's kind of just.
yes, but
It's so
he's
good.
there.
I love him.
Okay, so let me stop sharing my screen here.
You
We're
know what?
back.
I'll go next. I got a little something prepared. Um,
Okay.
so a museum,
I have not heard any of this, by the
a
way.
wax museum in Brazil opened up, and it's kind of going a little famous because the wax figures look terrible.
Oh,
So
that's
I
not the
downloaded
proper
the
way to go
images.
famous.
I downloaded the images, so I'll just change my background here. But
You're gonna have
I
to
want you to
disappear
guess.
for
I
a
want
sec
you to
if
guess.
you
I want you to guess who is this? Who's this? Who do you say this is right here?
Oh, that's the queen. That's a bad
That
version of the
yeah, that's the
queen.
queen. Yeah, right? Okay, okay, okay. Now who's this?
Um Princess Diana?
Wow, that was looking good. That was good.
They're not bad. Like
Oh, you okay? Who's
I
this?
Nelson Mandela.
Are you
Nelson Mandela, right?
how did you get that?
Because I mean, okay, here's what I was about to
That
say.
looks nothing okay.
Here's what I
This
was about to
is
say. They look nothing like them, but there's like that small like
this.
no. I just had a hunch because like the smile, like he has that very teethy nothing against him, but when he smiles he has a lot of teeth. So that's what I was
It just looks
figuring.
so weird. Like, look, this is supposed to be. Hold up, wrong side. This is supposed to be Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. No,
How?
see I could
Like
it's not a good wax figure, but
wax
I can
Elvis. Look at
that's
this.
not good.
That looks is terrible. Oh, we got Mr. Bean as well. I think this one's my favorite. Oh, wrong side. We got Mr. Bean.
See, but like there's always that one future to them that makes it look like them, but they don't look like them at all.
Yeah. It kills me. There's so many other ones. There's Michael Jackson. They have there's one of Shrek. Shrek is in the museum. I couldn't get it. Like I just saw a picture of it. I couldn't get it. I couldn't download it. But it's like his legs are literally like the size of my wrist. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. And then his stomach is huge and the head is even bigger. Looks
Yeah.
like a snowman, but like opposite. Like an upside down snowman, but green. So it was oh my god, it was so good. Oh my
Well,
goodness, it
that was a
kills
good
me.
addition to the
You
this
know,
podcast
we
of
need more like kind of dumb, stupid things like that in the world.
yes. So,
I mean, we had a lot of dumb, stupid things for about 4 years, but you know, it's okay. Got less of it now.
moving on.
Moving on.
We have nothing to say about that topic. Um moving on with the inauguration. That the inauguration symbolizes a new president, or it means that that America is getting a new president. So that means that there's changes within laws and such because the president has the right to do so. So during his day in office,
First day.
President Biden has already taken out so many laws that benefit or that I believe is a positive change. So the first one of the fatal things that has been affecting the polar bears is the oil drilling being done in Alaska and so he paused the oil drilling in Alaska so that saves
That's
polar
great. I
bears.
mean, I saw so much. I see he passed the law about the masks about having to wear the
Right.
masks,
Yeah.
and
I have a whole list here.
I saw something. I was watching Jimmy Kimmel, and so I'm taking this from Jimmy, but it was kind of like a list of all the things that he passed and stuff, and for the mask, it's called the mask wearing 100-day challenge, and that killed me because the fact that they have to turn it into a challenge to make people do it is so absurd, but actually it's
Yeah.
really funny.
So I have other ones here.
Okay,
Not
keep
only
going.
did he paused the drilling in Alaska, he also paused all student loan payments until September. So that's basically a whole year
Damn.
of of no payments. He stopped the construction of the wall, the border, which is another good one because he's taking out a lot of things that the past president that we won't mention names, but he's taking out a lot of those interesting laws that have been implemented. So,
It's like Voldemort. Can't say his name.
yeah,
He who shall not be spoken.
he shall not be named. Then there is, like you mentioned, the required masks on federal property, which is a good one. And the
Keep going. I'm
last
sorry.
the last two are kind of, in my opinion, they shouldn't even be there. They shouldn't even be a law at all, but they were gotten rid of, so that's a good thing. Letting trans people back into the military. So they weren't even allowed in the military,
It's so
which
crazy.
I don't believe should be
Yeah.
even a thing, but it's fixed now. And this one is just disturbing, and it shouldn't even be allowed. Hospitals can no longer refuse service to gay people. So
Yeah.
before the inauguration, which is just yesterday, and before Biden got into office, hospitals were allowed to refuse the service to members of the LGBTQ community.
It's so upsetting to see things like this, and it's so like it's so like heartwarming to see that someone finally gets into office and changes all of these terrible things that the previous president put in place. He's
In your
done
opinion,
first day
in our
already. He's
opinion,
done, in our opinion, yes. In the first day, he's already done more than the previous president did in the 4 years. And so I am ecstatic. I'm so happy. Like he's got a lot of work to do. Let's hope he don't mess it up. But
mm.
I, it's
As of now, he's doing something good.
as of
And
now, he's doing good.
even if things do go south, which I hope and I don't think they will, this is a positive step no matter what, because this can't be reversed for now at least.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. One of my final things, but I'm sure we'll be talking for hours about other things, is I was watching videos of podcasts. So I was watching a podcast on YouTube. Basically, what their fans asked them was, if you look back at last year with and think about it without COVID-19, what would you say last year was? Like what
Without
would you
COVID-19,
yeah, just pretend it's not there.
okay.
What was last year like?
Damn. Okay.
Like what was the
This is the
positive?
thing though.
Like I wrote
Okay,
down
the
what was the
positives.
positivity.
Okay, a definite. Okay, I'm gonna get deep. Positive thing was definitely finding out who my true friends are, my fake friends, because I found out in the first couple of weeks about who I was talking to, who was texting me, who was I texting, right? And I was finding out like, hold up, all these people that I would talk to at school, none of them even tried. I didn't even want to try. So it's like I really found out who was my real friends, who were my fake friends, and that was actually a really big plus because I was able to kick out any negativity, any toxicness that was in my life, and apparently there was a lot. So, yeah.
It's definitely positive. I would say, and I'm thinking of it. Okay, without the pandemic, I would say, um, what would I say really? The positivity of last year involves the pandemic, but I saw some positive things, and I still see some positive things. Is the creativity, because none of
Definitely.
these things were even a thing before this pandemic. Like Netflix parties weren't a
Oh
thing
yeah.
to watch movies together, or you know,
You know, the
having
yeah, the whole idea of
having.
travel is like almost gone, really, to think about it.
Hmm. But like what I mean by creativity is okay. So when this whole pandemic started, me and my family, like my aunts and my cousins, we all went to my grandmother's house in their alleyway because they have a garage. They opened their garage and we parked our cars 6 feet away, and we stood out and we sang happy birthday to him, my grandfather, while he's at the garage. So we're all distance. But it's just that creativity that we like all drove there. We made signs. We used a speaker to blare music. And then there was just a whole bunch of creative things that were done this year that nobody would have thought of.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure
It's
a lot
so
of
nice.
things, yeah, a lot of things that happened this year will probably continue.
Definitely. Like, for example, with me, like I always made jokes with my friends about how I'm gonna be the next Spider-Man because about like how I do my flips and all this stuff, right? And then so like quarantine, I was like, all right, let's go for it. And so I made web shooters, and
Yeah.
I made the spider symbol that's like magnetized to stick to my chest and it lights up and all this stuff. And I'm working on an arc reactor right now, and I'm like fixing and making better web shooters and stuff. So it's like, you know, that type of creativity as well, or the creativity with challenges people have done with like food and exercise and such creative things. Um, and like what I was saying before about the travel, like business travel, that type of thing. That's like not really gonna be a thing anymore because people are now doing everything online, just how we are right now. So it's like, what's the point of that? So like, airlines, oh, they're gonna get hit hard with this.
Yeah.
So like when things go back to whatever normal will be after all this, it's gonna be the tickets for planes are gonna be like $10,000. They're gonna
Mhm.
skyrocket. Oh my goodness! But
But like
we
even jobs,
take
like
that out.
a lot of jobs can be done at home now because during this pandemic, people have thought of ways to still do work at home. So now a lot of people can still stay home and do their
Yeah,
work. Like I know a bunch of buildings probably that used to hold thousands of people probably are going to be sold, or maybe half of the building will be gone because you don't
yeah,
even need to return to work anymore. And
yeah. Like I
online
know my
school
mom
is a
was telling me.
possibility.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, I'd rather go back to school. I miss human
I
interaction,
would
but
too. No, I'm not saying that I prefer online school, but I'm just saying it's a possibility now that
yeah,
we
it's a
never had
possibility
before.
for sure. No more snow days though, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Gonna get a snow day. It's like everyone hop on the Zoom meet. It's like, oh no, I wanted to play Minecraft all day.
I only had
Minecraft
one snow
sponsor
day
us. That'd be beautiful.
in my
But like I was gonna say, like my mom was telling me the other day about how she has this friend and she's in a wheelchair, and she would always tell her boss before all this, like, can I work at home? Can I do it online? And the boss would her boss would always say like, no, that's impossible. You can't do that stuff. And then this all happens, and so now they're doing everything online. And my mom was telling me that the boss went to her, and it was just like, you were right. We could do this online. I'm so sorry and all this stuff. So now it's like, it's like there's a lot of positive things coming out of this, like especially for wildlife at least, because now there's no people out anymore. Not a lot of cars and gas being pumped out into the air, you know. So it's like there's so much good stuff happening with this. Everyone's focusing on all like COVID-19. COVID-19 is bad, and yes, it's terrible. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of people dying. It's a terrible thing, but there is a lot of good that's coming out of the fact that humans aren't interrupting with nature anymore. And I think that's something that we really have to take into account because, you know, this is the world's way. I don't want to go into that whole like, world, God, this type of stuff. But I mean, but this is just kind of like the way of humans being told, stop messing with nature, just let things happen because everything will work itself out naturally. But we keep trying to um I don't know. We keep destroying it more with just trying to evolve, but this evolution is gonna kill us off if we don't stop.
Yeah,
Got a little
that's
depressing there. My bad.
no, not depressing. There's just deep thinking. Like it
Real
makes
talk.
people
It's real
think.
talk.
Yeah. Um. Oh, let me bring this up. In class, we were talking about um meats and stuff. This is like something that will make you think, and I hope that eventually we'll get some followers on Instagram and stuff so that I can get some feedback from the fans. But our
My
teacher
phone case just
introduced us.
broke.
Oh no.
It just broke a little bit. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Continue. I was just
Uh,
holding it and it picked off a little piece and it just went snap. And I was like,
you
"Excuse
know what I
me."
just realized? I'll say it
What?
now. I
Okay.
apologize to the people who are listening to this because they didn't get to see the wonderful outfits of Michelle and
Oh,
uh, Hillary Clinton and Miss Biden.
Jill.
Yes, I didn't know her name.
Yes, it's
They
Jill,
also call her Dr. Biden. And they didn't
First
get to see
Lady.
her wax figures.
Okay, flax. Hey, they're all gonna see it. It's okay. Do a little.
You could search it up on Google. That's what Google is for.
Exactly. No, you
Anyway,
come
what
to
was I
us now.
saying?
We are your Google.
Yes, where are you, Google? Um, I lost my. Oh yeah. So our teacher was telling us we were learning about agriculture and um, kind of the. I'm not going to bring this into the podcast, but kind of like the depressing side of food. And so then we got to Beyond Meat and stuff, that plant-based meat that we all buy and see at the grocery stores. And she showed us a video that they filmed in 2009. It was kind of like a small documentary of the scientists making an experiment of cell-based meat. And essentially what that means is they take a cell from the chickens and cows and pigs and they genetically modify that, not modify, but they
Do they
take that
duplicate it?
cell and they duplicate it to make meat. Because basically right now we're in kind of a stage where we're not going to have enough land for farming and such. And so it can cause some issues for our world. So they're trying to find different ways to deal with this issue. So they created cell-based meats. Now, the teacher asked us, and I kind of questioned this myself. Would you try that if you saw it?
Me? You know,
Like if
I
you
pro I
saw a packaging that
okay.
said cell-based meat
Is that a
here,
calculator case?
it is.
Nice.
If you saw packaging that said cell-based meat, and then there was a regular package of meat,
Hmm.
which one would you pick? They're both the same. This one's meat. This one's meat.
I'd probably, to be honest, because I'm a weird person, I like to experiment. I take both, and then I'll go in my house and I would like cook them both, and I'd be like a side by side, and be like, oh, tastes the same, nice. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So I'm the type of person. If someone walked up to me, and he's like, drink this, I'll be like, okay. Like I'm weird like that. Don't do that. If someone tells you to drink something, don't do that. That's bad. Uh, but like I'd try it definitely.
yeah.
Um, if it's not for me, then it's not for me. But like I would definitely be willing to try because I've tried like vegan Beyond Meat, all that type of stuff. I've tried it. It's not for me, so I do eat meat. But it's like,
And no judgment. There
man,
should
we
not
ain't,
be.
we ain't judging here. Oh, we should
No,
get
there
the
should.
vegan teacher. We should get um,
Let's not get
woo,
to that side.
woo.
Um, but see,
But no, I definitely try it.
a lot of students in my class had the opposite reaction of you. Nobody would
Really?
try it, and personally, I
Why?
don't think I would. But here's my thing that I talked to the teacher about, and she said the same thing.
Okay,
Look at Beyond Base or Beyond Meat. Look at
looking
Beyond
at it.
Meat,
Yep.
and think about it. It's not natural. It's not something you can just find out there, out in the world. Like you can't just get it.
Mhm.
It's something that was scientifically made that's healthy for us and put out into the grocery stores. And then you hear cell-based meat. It sounds unappealing. It sounds disgusting, really. And it's also a science experiment. But now, what if you put cell based meat and you called it um, free meat?
Molecule munchies.
Yeah, or something like that.
Oh,
You
that's a
put it
good
into the
name.
grocery store with the meat and with the Beyond Meat. Don't you think people would buy it? Because right now, no, my whole class said no, we wouldn't try it. But it's also because it's a science experiment. When you hear science, you think it's not tested. It's not something that, you know, can be safe because it's chemicals and it's science and stuff. But if you normalized it and you put it into the grocery stores and nothing was wrong with it, people would buy it because it's part of everyday life. But because it's something odd to us, we automatically say no because it's something different.
Yeah. See, this is another thing that you were saying because you were talking about not having enough land for like farms and stuff like this. You mentioned that before, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it's actually the stupidest thing because humans our our one purpose, like our brains are wired for survival, right? And so, having a farm full of food is a lot better than having a giant mansion, you know? Sure, it's nice. Can you eat your mansion? No. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know, let's take okay, I got two pens here, right? This is a Now we're gonna say this. I had an argument with my mom about this. Let's just say this pen is $50, right? A $50 bill, like one of the plastic ones you'd find, good old the red ones or whatever. And then this is a $5 bill, right? The blue ones. Now they're both just plastic, but the only difference is one has a zero on it and a different face, right? But they're both plastic, and you can't eat the plastic. But we use it to buy things to eat. But it makes no sense because, like, human development, right? It was like everything must be traded for survival. So if I give you food, you give me clothing, right? Something like that, something that's needed for survival, a trading system. But if you go to, I don't know, let's say you go to Brazil, right? And you're living in the forest and you got a $50 bill and a $5 bill. There's no grocery store around. There's nothing around there. You can't make a fire or a shelter or anything out of this $5 and $50 bill. It's terrible things I've penned. You can actually probably do a lot with this. But like, you know what
Yes,
I mean?
he's holding pens for those of you listening.
Yeah, I'm holding pens. So so it's like the fact that we've made society believe that a piece of plastic is more than food is the most absurd thing to me. You get what I'm saying? Like if I gave you a $5 bill and I gave you a hamburger and I said eat one of them, which one are you gonna eat?
Obviously, the hamburger.
Exactly, because it's food, it's nutrition, it has vitamins, it's gonna help you survive. And the human brain is wired to for survival. So, I think it's stupid, and I think that we'll never get back to this, but I feel like trading would be such a better thing. Like you go to a grocery store and be like, "Give me your food, and I'll give you to water." I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, we won't ever get back to that stage in time because that's like so. It seems so like prehistoric and stuff like this. But I don't know. It's such a better concept of payment because it makes more sense. It's something for something, not something for nothing, really. You know what I mean?
Not our
Like I
society
think
is just
we need
taking
to
so much.
stop building outwards, start building upwards. That's what we have to do, right? That's why like there's a lot of like a lot more like buildings, like 50-story buildings you see now, 50-story like apartment buildings because we don't have enough space anymore to build outwards and have individual houses. So now we're building up to have the different houses, right? And it's a lot smarter to have something like that. it's like, a little more of a struggle to kind of keep like
Well, there are
maintain
some
and build.
downsides to that,
Yeah, no, there's a lot of
but
downsides and stuff, but I mean, it's a better idea than building out, because that whole space, you could, there's a lot to it. Like living off of the land. Excuse me, I have to burp, but it's not happening. Living off of the land is like one of the most useful things that I ever learned about. Learning how to make a fire from anything around you, learning how to make a shelter, learning how to get clean water, like these types of things, right? That's things that are actually useful in your daily life. You know, not a $50 bill. It's a piece of plastic. It actually has no purpose at all. You know what I mean? So this is my thing where it's like society has made it that this is what my teacher was saying, like society has made money almost like a religion. Someone's just like, I'll give you $50 if you jump off of this cliff, and it's like, haha, hell yeah. And it's just like, you know what I mean? So it's
right,
like
yeah.
it's almost become like a religion, like a god. Money is like this type of thing, some type of hierarchy that we put above the rest of like our survival. It's crazy. I think it's kind of crazy. I think it's kind of stupid. Of course, I do subject to it because that's how society is, and I don't want to die. So, but like, yeah.
Let's move on to a game.
Next, happy
See,
times. What's our next segment?
um, a game,
Game
because we're
time.
pretty
What game?
much done with our topics. I didn't have much topics for today, but yeah, we're moving on to a game. So I just thought of this one because it's always a fun game. I didn't actually plan a game.
All right.
You know that game where I guess it's concentration.
Oh, oh my God. I'm terrible at this.
This is gonna be fun.
I don't think, bro. I have no concentration.
So basically, if you don't know concentration, it's but basically you just two people, and then you have a topic like fruit or random things or pets
Animals or
or
whatever. Yeah,
animals
things like
or
that.
and then you have to basically name an animal. One person names one, then the other person goes, and then eventually you can't repeat or hesitate. So you can't say I can't say cat, and then Andy says cat,
Yeah.
or
We can't
I
repeat the
can't.
same answer. That's all it
Yeah,
is. You wanna do that then?
and then if Andy says cat and I hesitate for like 3 seconds, I'm out.
Yo, why is
Yeah.
it seeing through me? Am I not real? Oh, what's happening? Am I not real? That was trippy. Okay.
Simulation.
The simulation is glitching. Okay.
Okay,
How are we
so
gonna do
what should our
this?
topic be?
Let's just go animals. Simple. We'll get harder topics as we go
Or should we
along.
do random things to start with simply?
Random things. Okay, let's go. Anything? Literally, that's naming anything. Cool.
Yeah, naming anything to start with.
Okay.
And then once we lose, we'll move on to another topic. I
Okay.
mean, another. Okay, go, start.
Blanket.
Blinds,
Phone.
wires,
Phone case.
ring light,
Ball.
rings,
Water bottle.
headphone case,
Pictures, like the photograph pictures.
Purell, which
Paper.
you won't see anymore, scissors,
Rock, paper, scissors.
pens,
Pokeball.
beads,
Pillow.
diamond painting,
Key.
curtains,
Shoes.
socks,
Light bulbs.
legs,
Lamp.
flute.
Curtain.
Oh, I said curtain.
You said curtain? When did
I
you say
said
curtain?
curtain.
When did you say curtain?
Huh?
When did you say that? I don't believe you, but fine. Okay,
Yes.
we'll go. People in the comments, y'all better go down and say if Angelo's lying to me or not, because I don't
I
remember
said
him saying
curtains, but
curtain.
you
I don't remember you saying curtain.
can
Okay.
reassure him that he lost.
Okay,
I'll
okay,
let you do
okay.
that.
Let's go. Next topic. Let's do fruits. Shoot, I don't actually know fruits. Okay, we're
Let's
doing
do
it
it.
now. You start it.
Pineapple,
Strawberry.
banana,
Peach.
gooseberries,
Apples.
pears,
Dragon fruit.
raspberries,
Kiwi.
blackberries,
Raspberries.
Oh, did someone say raspberries?
I don't know, but keep
I don't
going.
know. Okay, wait. Now I'm stalling because I can't remember what
That's a hesitation, my guy.
I
That's a
lost.
hesitation. Okay, let's go
Well,
one more. We'll do one
tomato.
more. What tomato? Wait, we
Tomato
just
is
I
a
thought.
fruit.
Okay, fine. I thought we were restarting. You
Yeah, we
hesitated.
can restart, but I'm just saying tomato.
Okay, well, jackfruit.
No. I thought we were
I know. I
doing a
just wanted to
different
say.
one.
I want the last word. Okay. Let's do animals. Let's make it simple. How about that?
Okay.
I'll start. I'll start it simple. Dog.
Cat.
I almost said meow. It's my favorite animal. Meow. You ever seen those ones? Okay, let's hold on. Wait, that was too.
You're
That was too early.
stalling now.
Okay, I know I am. I'm sorry.
Let's
Let me
restart.
let's restart that one. I'll say dog,
Cat.
kangaroo,
Wolf.
wolf, and dog. Okay, fine. Well, okay.
Wolf is a wolf. They're no. You can't do that.
I mean, okay, fine. Okay. I'm
They're
sorry.
two different
Ostrich,
animals. Alligator.
alligator. Oh, that is a thing. Crocodile,
Beluga whale.
killer whale,
A whale. A blue whale.
turkey.
Poor pig.
Poor.
I didn't mean to
Let's go
say
with a
poor.
rooster.
We're gonna go with the chicken, Steve.
Oh, dang it. Chicken Steve. It's up there, Steve.
It's up there. It's on the board.
We going with cow, Steve.
We're going with I lost birds.
We going with chinchilla.
Oh, chinchilla. That's nice. We're
Chinchilla.
going with rats.
Rats. We're going with mice.
We're going with moose.
Geese.
We're going with swans.
We're going with ducks.
We're going with what's that word? The Q. It starts with a Q.
Quail.
Quail.
I
I
feel like I
had
should
it.
get that one. But okay, I'll let you
It
have
was
it.
in
Okay,
my
I'll
it
let
was
you
in my
have it.
head.
Okay, I'll let you have it. All right. Shoot, I had one and then you made me answer with quail. Damn it. I call unfairity. I'm going to say fish.
Wallaby.
What? That is a real thing. Oh, why do I forget that it's a thing? Okay, anteater.
Koala.
I said ostrich already. Damn it. No.
Oh, are you done?
No. Giraffe.
Ah, panda.
Jaguar.
Sharks.
Elephant.
Seal. I had it in my head.
Walrus.
Polar bear. I almost said seal
Lions.
again. Sea lion.
Tigers.
Bears.
Oh my.
Specifically black bear.
Oh, then can I say brown bears?
You can say brown bears.
Can I name different types of dogs? Is that what?
No, that's rude. No, we said dog.
Hold up. You just said polar bear, brown bear, and black bear.
Yeah, because we specified that there's different bears, but we didn't specify that there are different dogs. You know what?
You
We
think
just
people
both
don't know
lost.
there's different dogs. Okay, fine. You know what? We have to do one more now. We got to get a tiebreaker up in here.
Okay. Tiebreaker.
Oh, I won the first one. You won the second one, and we tied here.
Right.
Gotta get one more. We can do it. We can do it. Let's go for instruments. No, that's terrible. Let's go
Office supplies.
office supplies. Okay.
Office supplies.
All right. You start.
Oh, I'm gonna lose right away.
Ready.
Blue pen.
Chair.
Black pen.
Red pen.
Pencil.
Desk.
Staples.
Stapler.
Post-it notes.
Paper.
Dry erase markers.
Computer.
Eraser.
Keyboard.
Keyboard cover.
Mouse.
Mouse pad.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Let's go with the box. What are those? Those in those little cubby, you know those things? In like
Okay.
office.
I'll give it to you. I don't know what.
All
Oh,
right.
file cabinet.
Oh, flower.
A flower is an office
Hey, some
supply?
places, every single movie that I've ever seen, you
Sharpie.
always see that plant in like the corner. You know what I mean? It gives a
Sharpie.
little pop. Oh, a Sharpie, a marker.
Dry erase board.
Oh, dry eraser.
Colored paper.
Oh, printer,
Construction paper.
ink,
Pen ink.
a rolling chair.
Tape. Wait, didn't you
Uh,
say office chair? What's the
I
difference?
said off because not all of them roll. Some of them are just stationary.
Office chairs literally roll. That's their job.
You know what? Fine, stationary
I
chair.
think I won that one.
No.
I
Okay.
think I did. You just don't want to admit it.